Today we will be learning about these animations, and as you can see here there is some animations quite like an Instagram. Today we are going to be implementing all those things. Let's start the procedure. To create those animations, first we have to install some packages. Let us install this first package is npm and faker.js. This package mainly used to generate a random data. Yeah, it's installed, and let us create a static data for now. We will create a folder, not inside here. We will create a folder here. All the animation data will be here. Okay, in that we'll create a file called mock data.ts. First we shall import the faker from faker.js, and we will generate 10 sets of data, so that first arrays of, let's generate 10 keys. What this does means it will create an array of 1 to 10, where it's array of 1 to 10, and we will map those array for generating those data. First let us give a key, and we will generate a key from faker.string.key UUID, which generates a key. Then title faker.music.artist, which generates a title for that. Okay, and then image, we require an image as shown in the animation, so image faker.image.url, some photo, which is a method which generates a random images. We have to pass width for that. We shall give a width of 300, and height will be 300 into 1.4. It should be greater than the width, and let us give blur as 0. There should be no blur in the image. Then we will generate a background color, that is faker.internet.color. Then we want some description here. Okay, faker.lorem sentence. We will generate a random sentence here. We have to pass two values here, minimum number of words and maximum number of words. It can be 10. Okay, then last author. Author consists of name, faker.internet.username, and let us avatar. We shall generate an avatar for each author. Faker.image.avatar GitHub. Okay. Oh, sorry, some of the errors are there. I think somewhere. Okay, it should be wrapped by this one. It will return. This should be returning. Okay. All set, and we required a type of the data so that we will export type. If you want to export type, you have to specify the type. Item is equal to, and type of data of 1, of index 1, so that we'll get a data type of that individual item. We don't want to write specifically to map those values and all. We created the data, so we shall start designing. Okay, first we have to create a file which name is of vertical list. Okay, function, let's close this. Let's create a sample function here, vertical list return. For time being, we shall return some text. Vertical okay, we will specify export default vertical list. Okay, we will specify some props here. So this component takes vertical list props. This takes data which is of type of item, which we have already specified in the mock data. We have exported those, and we are accessing those data. Actually, we are accessing array of items. So vertical list props data. Okay, let's use those component vertical list, and we shall pass the data we are importing from the mock data, which you can see here. We have already created this data and we are importing here, and we are passing those data to the vertical list component. Okay, now let us start the metro color. This takes some time. Meanwhile, we shall okay, as you can see in the animation, it was scrolling, so that we will use flat list here. Okay, flat list is nothing but to iterate those items, and it is more efficient. Okay, we will pass that this component takes data and render item is it takes a function. Okay, it takes a function, and let us animated card. We shall create a custom component for that, and in this function it has two params. One is item, another one is index. Okay, it is showing error because we are not created an animated card component here. So let us create animated card, return view. Okay, this animated card takes three components. One is item and index. For timing, let us write the type animated card props. Okay, item, which is of item type. Okay, index number, which is of index number. Okay, let us import those. We have not passed those value here. Index item, we are passing item here. Okay, let us first we have to create some constants here. First we will create some layout constants. First we have to take the height from dimensions dot get window. Dimensions is a class where get is a method. We will get the height of the screen or any window, and then we'll calculate the card item size. Item size shall be 72% of the screen height. So we are writing like this, and item full size will be item full size is equal to item size plus spacing of 2. We are not created a variable called spacing can be 6, so spacing into 2. Okay, this will be the item full size. And yeah, let's start here. Style flex, we shall give flex 1, and height will be height is equal to item size, height item size, and padding is equal to spacing into 2, and gap will be spacing. The gap between this content will be the spacing. Okay, and first let us change the background color here by, we'll remove all these things. Background color shall be black. Okay, and let us don't want now safe area, let us use a normal view. Okay, we shall give some color here for tagging. Background color item has dot background color for that. Okay, and border radius is equal to spacing into 2. Okay, and we shall give some padding to the whole flat list. For that, container style we have to use. In that component we have to pass the styles. We will give padding, spacing, and what they called gap between these elements will be spacing. Padding shall be 2. Sorry, 2. Gap between also shall be 2. Okay. Let us give some padding from top here. So padding vertically is item full height minus, let us give height minus item full item size divided by 2. Okay, it has some space from top, and when we go down, as you can see here, there is some space bottom. That is the thing we have done, but as you can see, it's quite smooth. But we require, when we scroll here, it should stop particular interval there. For that we have to use snap to interval is equal to item full size, sorry, snap to interval, which accepts a number, and 1 second, we have to pass the scroll event totaler, which also makes 16, and declaration rate should be fast, and we shall reload. See, as you can see here, it scrolls one by one. What is this event total? Means it's nothing but in 1000 we want, in 1 millisecond we want 60 frames to go, so the output of this will be 16. That's why we are passing here 16. Means in 1 millisecond or 1 second 60 frames should perform, so that we are passing 16 here. Okay, see, as now it's quite looking good. Before it was scrolling up smoothly, but now it's going snap interval as like Instagram. Okay. Let's I implement those design here, and okay, now we shall import the image, add the image, source URI, item has an image, and we have to pass the style flex 1, height is equal to item size, let us give 40% of the height. Okay, and the border radius spacing into 2, let's spacing into 2. Okay, and we will create let us give another image. Let us copy this and use this image. Absolute fill, and okay, we don't want any border radius here. Okay, we shall give some blur radius around 50. And we shall give some border radius here, same into 2. Okay, let us 1 second, there is some problem here. Okay, yeah, now it's fine. And we shall add some more information here. We shall add title. Okay, for title we have to create a view here, gap. Okay, text, item dot title. Okay, let us give some font color. Font size shall be 20. Font weight shall be 900. And color will be #FFF. Okay, and this has some description, so we shall copy this, and this size shall be 14. Description, and this color can be edited. Okay, 1 second. And for this, let us give border radius spacing into 2. I think now it's fixed. Yes, okay. Now we have added the title and description, and another we will add here, and we shall create another view. Okay, and we'll add the icon and the author name. So image source URI item dot author dot avatar, style flex 1, height avatar size shall be 28, and width 28. Aspect ratio 1. Now aspect ratio is nothing but whatever the height, and it should be same as the width. And let us see what is here as the border radius shall be 828. Let us increase the value. I think let us remove this. Width 32. And the border radius Okay, take some time to load. Yeah, now it's fine. And we will write the author name also. Item dot author dot name. Okay, font weight will be around 600. Okay, it should be aligned in one row, so that we will apply style flex direction row and align items center. So let us give some gap spacing. Okay, now it's nice. Let us give the color here white. Okay, I think let us change the color of the description. Okay, now we shall do the animations here. Okay, if we want to do animations here, we have to apply some dim here, so that first we shall create a shared value with the name called scroll y. Use shared value. We shall give the value as 0, and we shall create this animated flat list. First we will create this animated flat list. In animated flat list there is an on scroll function. We shall pass on scroll. When it on scroll, it passes an it passes an event here, and we will assign the on scroll value. Whenever it scrolls, we'll store it in an user share value, native event dot offset dot y. Okay, and it will give the value of the y, but we have to divide it by the item full size. We shall divide it by item full size, so that whenever it scrolls till the item completely, and it generates a value. Okay, I think you understand and why we done. And we'll pass this on scroll function to on scroll prop. Okay, yeah, we can let us console log the value and check what is the value of scroll dot y. Scroll dot value. Let us scroll that. Sorry, y is undefined here. Native offset. One second. Let I think that is content offset dot y. Yes, as you can see here, let us reload from first. Okay, when we scroll to up, still, because still it is here, when we scroll it, when it complete one card list, then the value will come 1. As same as you can see, the value is changing. Okay, by using this value we are going to animate the card list. Okay, we shall pass those value to here. First we shall create a type. We'll create a type here, scroll y, which is a type of shared value. No, sorry, which is of type number. Okay, we shall import here scroll y, and we shall pass the value scroll y is equal to scroll y. Okay, we have the scroll y. Okay, we shall do animations here. We will create style z by using use animated style, which accept an arrow function which returns an object. We shall animate based on the opacity, and we will interpolate the values based on the scroll y dot value. We are going to index when the index is -1, from index -1 to index and index +1. We are going to assign some value 0.2 to 1, 0.2. Okay, and for the applying the animated styles, first we have to create animated.view and pass the style to this view, style z. See here the animation, when index is greater than 1, it opacity will be 0.2, and lower also opacity will be 0.2. You can play with it. When we increase the opacity by 4, as you can see here, the index below card is quite brighter and the above card is quite darker. If we increase that by 4, even that card, it's increasing the brightness. So let us keep it 0.2 and 0.2, and when the middle card comes, it should be zoomed up. So that to do that we will perform transform, and in that we have to use scale, and we will use scale and object. I think notice using interpolate, we will based on the scroll dot value, same from when index is index -1 to index +1. Okay, then the scale should be 0.92. When it is 1, then 0.92. As you can see here, when it scrolls up, it scales quite more. See here, there you go, all the animation is now done. Okay, I think we have done all the things which are here, and thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Signing up.